I was reading a story this week in the Houston Chronicle published a story about a Mrs. Alvarez. Evidently, she has a little boy named Roy Alvarez, and they were down on the coast, I guess, enjoying the beach and the sunny day when a rogue wave came and struck them and washed the little boy away out into the Gulf there. And he was caught in a rip current. He's only 7 years old or whatever, so he didn't stand much of a chance. And there was a teenage boy there on the beach who saw this happen, and he was a Boy Scout. He had a Boy Scout thing on. He jumped in the water to try and save the little seven-year-old kid. And of course, as noble as it was, he just didn't have the strength. And they both started to drown when an unknown man, an older man, jumped in. And he was a big, kind of strong man. And he fought his way out there and grabbed both of them and was pulling them in and got the Boy Scout well on his way out of the current and back up. And he was holding the little kid when another rogue wave came and hit him. And the man protected the little kid, and it slammed him into the rocks and that stuff. And then finally he came up out of the water, and the little boy's coughing, and he was coughing. And I guess what happened, he gave the little boy back to his mom, who's hysterical, going crazy on the beach and all that. And then he just quietly limped on down the beach. And mom was, of course, crying, going crazy, and holding her baby and making sure he was all right and all that. And they saw on the beach where he had walked that there was some drips of blood, because evidently he got beat up real bad on the rocks. And they tried to follow him, but they couldn't ever find him again. So the Houston Chronicle published a piece about this story because Mrs. Alvarez just wanted to say thank you for saving her son. That's awesome. That's media that you can read, media you can appreciate. She just wanted to say thanks. How often do we take for granted things that are done for us and by us and at our pleasures, and we don't say a word? We're supposed to be a thankful people, and America has been cited as being the most unthankful people on the planet. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, well, Tom, that's not me. I say thanks for everything. Be careful. Not sure we always do. We get some bad waitresses or bad servers, and do we say thankful? No. Do we tip them abundantly? They're trying to earn a living just like we are. No, we don't. Well, that's not saying thank you. Or we get a gift from somebody, and I look at it and go, what a piece of junk. Do we say thanks for that? Probably not. Somebody does something kind for us, washes our clothes or something like that. Hey, teenagers, you ever thank mom for washing your undies? No, you just fuss when they're wrinkled. Well, you didn't iron them? Think about it. Are we a thankful nation? We're going to talk about that a little bit on this Thanksgiving Sunday. First, I want you to